brains roll along, a lot of times I think about granola, and it is a memory in my family that I always think of all my children around the table. My one daughter, Rachel especially, who loved to make granola. She loved eating it. So guess who became the granola maker in our household after I made it all these years and taught them how? She did. And to this day, my daughter Rachel loves to make granola for her family, and her children love it. And it's so simple. That's what I like about it. You can teach your kids. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 ingredients if you want to throw in some nuts. I'm choosing not to because my husband has a hard time with nuts. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just make it a nice, simple 4 cups of oatmeal. And what I did is I bought from my natural store the whole wholesome oats. Don't use the quick. It's not worth it. This will be more hearty. I have a cup of coconut, and I always buy the unsweetened coconut at my market. And then I like to throw in a cup of bran. Why? Fiber, you guessed it. Another thing I like to add, not only for fiber, but it's good brain food, it's rich in the omegas, and it's flax meal. Now, flax seed, a lot of you with diverticulitis problems or who knows what, you can't have seeds. But you know what? Look at how beautiful that is. Fibrous, and you're also getting omega oils, good for the heart, and brain food. Then I'm going to add one other ingredient. Yes, I got some fresh raisins from my local market. And I'm just going to kind of toss it around with my hands, just kind of have fun. And you see, this is where you begin to have fun with your children. Let them get their hands in it. Let them play around with the ingredients. Yeah, we say not to play around with your food at the table, but if you wash your hands before and you come in the kitchen to help mom, right on, you can play with the food. So what I have here now is a combination of butter, honey, oil, molasses, cinnamon, and vanilla. And I put enough in there. I like to be rich with the cinnamon and vanilla flavor. The smell, the aroma. Trust me, when you're done baking this, you are going to really appreciate the fact that you put enough vanilla and enough of the cinnamon in your granola, because we're coating an awful lot of grains here and fiber. What can you do with granola? Oh yes, everybody eats it as a cereal because that's what it is. But you know what I've done with granola in the past 30-something years? I've topped it on top of my yogurt. I have also used it to make, like if you want to put put an apple crisp together, you can put it on top because it's all oats. And then you can bake it in your oven. It comes so delicious as a topping, kind of like an apple pie, but everybody makes a apple crisp. So just get a bunch of apples together and put them in a dish and then top it with granola and throw it in the oven and bake it. Serve it with some nice vanilla ice cream or vanilla yogurt. You can just buy some good vanilla yogurt and then top it with your granola here that you've already made. There we go. Now we have everything nice and moist. We have taken the time to coat everything. Now the easiest, you thought this was easy. Now we just throw it into my oven, which has been preheated to 300 degrees. And we're going to just let it bake in there slowly for about 20 or 25 minutes. We'll pull it out, we'll stir it up, and we'll stick it back in, do it all over again. Soon to have our granola. Well, our granola, I took it out of the oven a little while ago. It's been baking for 30 minutes at 300. Took it out, stirred it, put it in again for another 30 minutes, stirred it again, and just left it out on the counter to cool. And you can see we've got some little chunks in here. You hear that? It's getting nice and dry. I poured a little bit here in our bowl. We're going to try some with our little bit of milk in here. And you've got yourself an awesome breakfast that is so full of protein and fiber. And it's delicious. It's got a nice little crunch. A good crunch. It's a mouthful. And what's nice about granola, very little goes a long way. Oh, that's good. The nice aroma of the cinnamon comes through. And it takes a while to chew, so a half a cup goes a long way for a good morning breakfast any time or day. And don't forget, you can use your granola as toppings. Put it on for to make an apple crisp. Just imagine doing all kinds of things with it. Have fun with it. Go on my website, memorableFoodDishes.com, for the recipe. Enjoy.